Yeah, and I love that because I think what we're hearing is the collaboration is king. And we can only go so far by ourselves. We have to be in a collaboration with other groups. So tell us some highlights of your book, of the book that you all created, You, Me, and We. And what are some good takeaways that our audience can take from that book?
All right. So if I just briefly touch on the first book, Cultivate, it introduced the idea of relationship dynamics. And I wrote it specifically because of the finger pointing and blame I saw both in banking, but also in corporate
Mm-hmm.
life. It's great. It's easy to be a great colleague when things are going well. It's when the project is missing its deadlines, etc., that the finger pointing and blame starts to happen. So there I introduced the relationship ecosystem. It's that wheel you can see over my shoulder there, and 4 relationship dynamics. An ally, unconditional best friend at work, the person who's got your back when you're not in the room, who will celebrate your successes but give you a kick in the pants when you need it. All right, the feedback you need to hear, not just want to hear. Supporters who are for fair weather friends. So again, fun to work with, but when the going gets tough, crickets. And then as we move round to the dark side, you have rivals, so a bit more elbow jockeying, and in the short term may raise your game. But the risk here is when it suits their agenda, they're for you, and when it doesn't, they're against you. And so Jekyll and Hyde, you don't know who's going to show up. And then finally, adversaries, and adversaries being that continually tense relationship. At one extreme, at worst, the jerk, at best, the brilliant jerk, and often just misaligned expectations, style, and approach. I mean, you talk about the strengths finder, etc. Maybe we've just got different strengths and are looking at
Mm-hmm.
problems from a different perspective. But if we don't have a language and a framework to understand that, those divisions and the butting of heads can just get in the way of success. And so Cultivate was huge. It had a huge impact, transformed teams, etc. But I consistently got asked by leaders, yes, but how do I show up as an ally? How do I show up as a best friend at work? Which is the genesis for You, Me, We. Because in order to have a friend, you need to be a friend. And you asked me about this in the green room, the Gallup
Mm-hmm.
12 engagement questions, and question 10, do I have a best friend at work? And what we're doing is moving that question from being a passive, do I have a best friend at work, to which it's too easy for me to say, well, no, because Dana's team got the budget, or Dana got the promotion that I should have
Mm-hmm.
got. No, I don't have a best friend at work. To something that's proactive. And in introducing the ally mindset and the 5 practices of an ally mindset, we show how can I show up as an ally, as a best friend for others and for myself. So there are still guardrails here. And that is what we're introducing in the new book that comes out in just 6 short weeks.
Oh,